Hello, this is Cassie B, and this is the Whatever It Takes podcast. Yeah, it's January 3rd today, and I actually missed doing the podcast yesterday, but that's totally fine. I am doing very well. I had a good new year. I have my resolutions written down. I'll probably talk about them later. I guess I feel I've had when I do a lot of work in the sense of I use my brain a lot, or I'm very stimulated from doing work, you practice something you want to learn and you enjoy it, but it also is very exhausting. I've been feeling that lately. I've been just really tired. I've been keeping to what I said I wanted to do, my resolutions, but also in some departments of my life, I've been overzealous with I guess I've been watching too many videos and stuff on YouTube, and my brain is kind of fried. So that's something I have to make sure I'm not doing, because it's even hard to kind of do this right now when I'm feeling like that. You kind of get a little addicted to it. And it hasn't been, I've still been getting so much done, but that also might be one of the things that causes an effect also. Because you're doing so much work, you're doing so much cleaning, you're doing so much everything, calling people on the phone, working on projects. I've been doing a lot of writing. And your mind gets stimulated. Your mind's like, this is so cool. Everything's so good. Look at all of this. And it never has a point to slow down. And the material you watch when you're relaxing, you have a break, you just watch a bunch of YouTube videos or something. It's not really very good to make your mind stop thinking kind of in circles. I always monitor myself for kind of making sure my thoughts are practical. Not even practical, but I'm not just living not in reality. I think you have to have a certain level of being in the moment, but you can't be happy in the moment if you don't have hope and thoughts for the future too. The future is how we figure out what we want to do now. I think that's how I see it. I wouldn't be so motivated as I am right now to get things done if I didn't know that life was so long. When I'm if I get into a depressive state and I start thinking what's the point of anything? I can remind myself the point of anything, of working, of doing hard things, is that life is very long, that there is a future, that there is a future, and if I stop working towards it, there won't, if I stop working towards the future, it's still gonna go on, but I'm just not gonna be as happy as I could have been. So, yeah, I think, especially a lot of people say we need to stay in the present, which is important, but I think it's okay to look towards the future, because we wouldn't know what to do if we don't. we all have dreams and aspirations, so I think a nice balance of both is great. Yeah, I am so tired. I wasn't, I guess for the last few days, I've kind of been working in the way of, like, I've been tired in the mornings. I haven't been sleeping late, but I've been getting up around 7:30 or 8, which is kind of late for me. It's not late in the grand scheme of things, but for me it's kind of, if I'm usually waking up at 5 to 7. I've been really drowsy, and I've kind of had to inspire myself to kind of give it my best go. And when I say that, I kind of mean like, oh, you can stay in bed all day. And the more you stay in bed, the more you get comfortable doing that. And it's harder to get up. You have a spark of inspiration, but you wait an hour and it's gone. So for me, I still try to push myself to get up, to do the things that are hard even when I don't feel like doing them. Like right now, I feel like the last 2 days have been very productive. I've done some stuff I didn't even think I wanted to do or needed to do, and just going above and beyond. But I think that involves pushing yourself a little bit. And I think that can be healthy, to kind of go against how you're feeling. You're feeling tired and weak and all this stuff. But for me, I know myself. If there's something I want to do, I will always have, well, not always, but the majority of the time, I will have enough energy to do it. You know, there will be days when I need to take a break, but usually I'm aware of that, and I give myself that, and then I'm able to do more the next day. Yeah, and so I've been feeling good. My organizing went very well. I'll never be done. I think cleaning is a thing that will never be done. But one of my resolutions is to clean half an hour a day so that things don't pile up. And I've been doing that. And yeah, my area and my space is mostly how I want it. It can definitely get better, but I would say I have a very nice, clean room. Yeah, other than that, I've been working on a lot of projects. I'm almost done for the one for my work, and I've been working on stand-up a little bit. Yesterday, I kind of wrote an outline for a stand-up comedy routine, and that felt good, because I always get these ideas, but I never flesh them out enough. I will do them, I will get an idea, and then I'll write it down, and then I'll forget about it, because that's how my brain works. It forgets about it. But this time I actually went further, and I'm gonna work on it more today, so hopefully that can be something I can do in the future. I think it's pretty funny. Yeah. Other than that, I really want to be able to go out and do stuff and be in big crowds and stuff. And that's just not where we are at right now, which is hard. I just want to go to like conventions and gatherings and do all this, but who knows when we will be in a position where we feel comfortable doing that. Other than, yeah, I have been, I don't know, one of the things I got into watching yesterday that kind of made my mind race. I think my mind races when I'm interested in something, like, I don't know, just like, I don't know, watching cool music performances and watching, I don't know, things that make your mind overstimulated. And it's not healthy for me. I don't like it. I can deal with it when it happens. But one of the things I was watching was like, sorry, I was blowing on my computer. Like streamer compilations, like Twitch streamers and stuff, and that's very interesting. I think I want to do something like that. Like, I don't know, just, it's nice to go in a lot of different directions and try a lot of things out, and I think that could be fun, so I think I'll do that, and I'm looking forward to it, and just doing new things. Like, I could play I could play a video game. I don't know. Yeah, things are going great though. I feel really comfortable in my space. I'm going to have my therapy appointment today. Yeah, my pets are so nice. Just feel like there's a lot of balance. I was actually thinking yesterday that I feel so comfortable. I feel so good, and I've never felt that way before, really. Like, just like everything is okay and everything is possible. And that was some of my mind racing too. You know, sometimes you feel that way when your mind races, and it's a little too much. But I did feel really good. And I was thinking about, like, I know that I have other problems than just the ADHD, but I don't think you should really dive into your other problems if you feel perfectly fine. If there's no problem, I'm not having any other problems right now, I don't think you have to. It's different for every person, but that for me, I don't think I have to, like, try to fix every single little problem in my life if I'm doing okay. I like to, I will, like, write what I see down, you know, from the past, and be like, if I'm having problems in the future, maybe it's one of these things. 'Cause life is long. We'll have bad points, and I'm in a great point, but knowing that things can get hard again and knowing how to deal with them. So I'll write different ailments I've had down, and I just think that's smart. I'm not really forcing myself to, like, rip open a wound, but I am being conscious that I do have other problems that I should address, but may have to address in the future. Yeah. One of the, I don't know, it's funny how in life sometimes you can think what you're doing is absolutely normal. You're like, this is normal. But then you look back and you're like, oh, I was really in a state of, like, I don't know, fear. Like, I don't know, just thinking about those things and knowing that there could be other problems if I start to, I guess, go downhill spiral of control. I'm really good right now, but just being aware. And something I'm proud about is I'm doing my hour of drawing every day. That's one reason I'm tired too. It's a lot of brain work, because usually I'll watch a video that's about 30 minutes long on how to draw a specific body part. And yesterday I did like hands because I really want to get anatomy down. So it's been a lot of work, but it's been very fulfilling. Like learning all of this and sketching. And then for the other half of it, I'll practice doing that thing. Because you can learn how to do something, but if you don't do it over and over and over and over again, you probably won't actually learn how to do it. And you won't be able to do it consistently again. So I've been really happy with that. I'll probably practice drawing more hands tonight. They're not very good, but they are getting better all the time. Yeah, I got to see one of my friends yesterday, which was nice. Yeah, they lent me a table when I was in my other apartment, and I got to return it to them, so that was good. I am currently trying to, I know this is a long time away, but my 2023 goal is I kind of want to find a job where I can work from home, because I've been enjoying that lately, being home, and I used to really not enjoy my home, because I lived somewhere else. But now it's very comfortable, and I like the dynamic of I can take care of my dogs whenever I need to. We don't have to be on a certain schedule. I could take care of my family. So I think it's more possible in this day and age to find a job like that. So throughout this year, I'm going to look and do odd jobs and stuff for a while. I am looking to still be a pharmacy technician. I'm not sure if I actually named the job I wanted to get and the exam that I was taking for the job, but that's the field I want to go into. Not for my whole life, but a few years, and I'm so close. I think I can do it. I'd like to do it. When I think of that job and all the work I put into it, it makes me excited. I think that it's something I could do very well at. And yeah. I printed up my New Year's resolutions and I put them on my wall next to my bed. And I'm going to do that with my 50 things list, like 50 movies, 50 books, 50, other things, so that I can, because I haven't really started those yet. I should. It would kind of give me structure and kind of bring me away from the things that make my mind race more. Yeah, so yeah, just watching a lot of movies and reading a lot of books and trying to do all this stuff. I think it's going to be good. I need to call, very sad. This is a hard thing. The driving school who I had who weren't very good, and we had that not a confrontation, but they were just like, we already refunded you. They did not refund me. It's been a week or two, or a week and a half, and I'm checking my bank account, and there's no sign of a refund. I don't know how long it takes, but I'm just gonna call them up and, say, hi, this is Cassie Rotolo, sorry to call again, but do you know how long it will take for me to get that refund? Because they took the money instantly out of my account the first day. And I know refunds are a little different, but I deserve my money back because they did not give me the product they said they would. Really, really not good business practices. I think I will probably, if I call them and they don't pick up, I'm thinking about going to like, what is that? An official, like, job agency or something. The Better Business Bureau or something. I don't know. I need to get my money back. This is so unprofessional, so unfair. But I'm gonna keep persisting because it's a lot of money. It's like, I think it's $61, which is like expensive. So I'm working towards that. Hopefully I can get it finished today, but if not, I will go through whatever I have to go through. And yeah, leave them a bad review. They were terrible. I don't know. Really, really poor. But other than that, just enjoying life. I think today I have to go to the grocery store, but other than that, I think I want to try to play my guitar today. I'm really excited to do it. I forget about it sometimes, but I do want to. I at least want to get my what is it? My blisters back on my fingers. I'm very excited about that. And I think that will be good. I want to show that I am doing it because I do think of it a lot. Yeah, other than that, gonna give my dogs a bath. Going to, what else? Tomorrow I have some in-person work to do, like paid work. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see the people from that group I was doing. I'm excited. I really, really want my license. Today I'm also calling a bunch of different driving schools again for the third time. Probably the fourth time. For like a year during COVID, there was no one. So I had to call, and it's frustrating, but I'm going to do that. Because that's what resolve is, I guess. Determination. I've got determination. I will get it done, and then, yeah, hopefully see some of my friends. Next week. Yeah, and I bought this was so funny. I told myself, one of my resolutions was don't buy any clothes in 2022, because I have a lot of clothes. I have enough clothes, and just trying to empty my wardrobe out a little, actually figure out what I want and what I don't want. And I can't do that if I buy clothes. So, and it's not typical for me to, like, purchase things, especially not online. I don't buy clothes. So it was just like, so, you know what I did New Year's Eve at like 11 o'clock? You know what I did? I spent $100 on clothes online. And all that time I was like, oh no, I already broke my resolution. But then I remembered it's only 11. I still have time. But that was just funny. I thought. I was like freaking out. I was like, why did I do that? I never buy clothes online. And yeah. This is the thing, I think. I'm a person who very rarely spends like money that I don't have to spend. Like, I pay my rent, I pay my bills, I do this, I do that, you know, all of this. But I don't really buy myself stuff because I'm kind of content with what I have. So when I actually do really want something, it means I have the money to do it, to buy it. And that feels so good, you know, to just be like, kind of carelessly, like, oh, I can have this because I haven't bought anything in like half a year. And not like worrying about it. I know I have that money to do that, so I can kind of treat myself when I really want it. And kind of learning to also have this filter when you're going to buy something that is kind of like you actually really think about it. I can have something I want and I'll be thinking about it for like a month. And then I'll realize, oh, I don't really need this. I got something else like that. And just being patient and waiting also saves you a lot of money. When I get something that I've been debating about for a really long time, and I get it, and I actually use it because I actually needed it and I didn't just want it, is like a great feeling. So, that's how I feel. I got a little blender, and it's not one of those like really small like BlendJet blenders that you see in all the ads, and I don't know, I went on their website once, and I was like, I have never stopped getting their ads, you know, on like my YouTube videos and stuff. Oh, and I hate that. I hate it so much. But I actually got a little blender from like Best Buy or something, and it was only like $20, and it was so much cheaper than that one that I keep getting ads for. Oh my gosh. I bet it's a good blender though. I bet people really like it, and it seems convenient, but it's just like so expensive. Yeah. Other than that, oh my gosh. The majority of the stuff I moved over from my apartment is craft stuff. And I always liked crafts, but I never had the time or the like calmness to do it, the focus, being calm, being focused. I never had that. But I must have really, really liked crafts because I have so much craft stuff. I always wanted to do them, and now I'm doing them. I did oh my gosh, it was so good. I started making a crocheted pouch, like a drawstring pouch, and I did a lot of the work yesterday. I did like almost the whole video. I'll like watch part of a video, and then I'll turn to a YouTube video, and I'll watch that, and then I'll go back and forth, and it's so nice. It's so nice. I've almost done 2 entire crafts this week. I finished my water bottle bag, you know, for a water bottle. And now I'm doing this drawstring pouch. And I think I'll make a few of each. I'm very excited. Yeah, our time has almost come to an end. But this was so much fun. Even though I was very tired at the beginning, I got a lot of my energy back. That's what I mean by like pushing yourself. Because you usually do have the energy. It's just, for me, my energy is often hidden behind tiredness and sometimes sadness and sometimes a little depression. But it is there, you know. if you are able to try to push yourself, sometimes that's not what's right for you, and try to know what is right for you. But thank you. This is the Whatever It Takes podcast.